Welcome to another episode of Upliftment for the World. I'm Joy Foster from High Vibes with Joy. I channel Divine Source Energy, and this is my weekly channeling. Today is Sunday, December 21st, 2025. I'll go ahead and connect in and see what we get for this week. I would love to connect in to Divine Source Energy for my highest good and the highest good of everyone watching at all times. Welcome in persons all around the world. We are delighted to deliver a message to you of upliftment through our dear Joy's lips. Do you know that nothing outside of you holds much meaning until you assign meaning to it? I want you to ponder upon this for a moment here. Everything that you are assigning meaning to is because that is how your emotions have been regulated or not regulated around it. So think about how the human mind works. Something is usually labeled good or bad. And you will be happy or sad. So there are categories here, and there are people that you might put into these categories. There are objects you will put into these categories. And you will either approve or disapprove. Now, this is not straight across the board, but we are giving you a general idea on how the human brain operates. And there's no judgment here. This is due to how one is brought up in this society, in the physical plane. And this is how one continues to exist with societal programming. What we want to share with each of you today is the concept of becoming a neutral observer. So what you might typically put in a category of good or bad, positive or negative, we want you to focus here your consciousness awareness on heart center and invite your dear mind to sit with you here in heart center. You are not the mind, you are the spirit of you. And you are using this body and this mind as tools to evolve through in the physical, this go around. You are the creator of your reality, each of you. And you are doing this by means of your emotions. So back to what we introduced here at the beginning of this audio video recording is what can happen here is you can assign meaning to something, and then you can adapt how you feel based on what or who you are interacting with. But if you are the creator of your reality. You are the programmer here. Understand you are evolving through your mind. So try something here where you are looking at everything as a neutral observer. And there is no judgment here. There is no blaming and there is no crediting either here. So if you feel really good here with somebody, maybe this is your partner or a friend or a child, we're not going to credit that individual for how we feel. Does this feel foreign to you? It might. Now, let's set that here, and on the other side of the coin, let's see how we blame others. Maybe we are blaming the boss at work. We are blaming the coworker. We are blaming the government. We are blaming that neighbor who has the barking dog. Well, when you are blaming another, what you are doing is you are avoiding your emotions. And you are feeling much shame here within because, and that is what is being mirrored here. You feel shame. You are blaming. You feel shame. Shame is being poured here within. And when you are crediting another for how you feel, what is happening is a codependency can occur here. And so what we want to describe is being a neutral observer as you are creating your reality here within your heart center. And then what is outside of you is a mirror here. So components of the universe, situations, circumstances, and people are mirroring something here to you by how you feel within about yourself. So let's say you are having a jolly time with a friend here, and you are laughing, you are reminiscing. We're not going to credit that individual for how good we feel. So we are a neutral observer of this interaction. And of course, we are loving this experience and we are participating in this because this is an even energetic exchange. But we are not crediting that individual for us feeling good. It is here. And that individual is serving as a mirror for how good we already feel here within. And this is an even energetic exchange going back and forth. Now, let's look at something that doesn't feel good at all. And we'll use another person here. So maybe there's a coworker who is really getting under your skin, or maybe a family member, and you feel quite triggered. And you know that you are going to be interacting with this individual shortly. And you know every time this person gets under your skin, and you are dreading it here. Do you see how you are creating this already? And then they are just matching up to how you feel. You see? So I am going to choose here that I feel secure as I am creating my reality. And I'm noticing that when I interact with that person, that's not a matchup for me feeling secure. So I'm going to honor any emotions that come up for me that are contradictory to me feeling secure. So maybe I feel devalued. And this emotion is coming up for me when I'm around this individual. So instead of playing the part and yakking it up with this individual and acting like nothing is wrong, but feeling quite devalued here and masking my emotions to this individual, I am going to withdraw a little bit here, and I don't need to make excuses. But that just is not a match for me. I'm going to honor that person where they are at, but it's not very interesting to me. When emotions come up here for me, let's say you are feeling devalued. So I am feeling devalued. You can have this self-talk here. So your dear mind is delivering you a thought, and this thought is wrapped in an emotion. And this emotion is devalued, and the thought is about this interaction with this individual. That is what your mind is doing. It is completing its task. Excuse me. And so what you are doing is you are honoring this emotion of feeling devalued. Because this is all versions of you that have felt this emotion. So as you are sitting with this emotion, you are holding space here. You are your own alchemist. And you are letting this emotion feel safe to feel this emotion with you. And in this way, you are soothing all versions of you that have felt devalued. And you will no longer feel shame here about feeling this emotion. And it will transmute on your behalf into wisdom. So now you won't be what is this? Triggered and reacting here. You will be back with your energy and you will be more of a neutral observer. You are not responsible for another's actions or for their emotions, but you are for yours, you see. So we have given you a few examples here on how to practice your vibration. This is emotional regulation. And we provide this week as a message of upliftment so that you can feel more centered here and you can feel secure in your own vibration. You can feel safe in your own energy here and practice even energetic exchanges with others. We are going to leave you here with this nugget. And we encourage each of you to sit with this energy that joy is translating because each of you have this capability. It is through your soul connection, through your heart center. And with this, we shall depart. All right. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching.